All right, welcome. Today, we are going to talk about something huge, a massive shift that is completely rewriting the rules for how, well, everyone gets found online, from the biggest brands out there to you and me.
Seriously, just take a second and think about this question, because this isn't some far-off future thing. For decades, we've had one way of doing things, one way we find information online, and that is all changing right now. The digital world as we know it is going through a change so big, some people are saying it's on the same level as the invention of the internet itself.
Yep, you heard that right. That classic Google search page. You know the one, that familiar list of 10 blue links we've all spent years and years trying to climb. Well, it's officially becoming a relic. The game we all learned how to play is over, and a brand new one has already started.
What we're really seeing is the end of search as we've always known it. The old strategies, things like the spray and pray method of just blasting links all over the place, not only are they totally useless now, they can actually hurt you.
So let's break this down. What's actually different? Well, think about the old way. You had to do all the heavy lifting. You'd type in a question, you'd get a list of websites, and then you'd click and click and click, trying to piece together an answer yourself. The new way? It's totally different. You ask a question, and an AI just gives you a single, complete answer. Right there. The journey from question to answer is way shorter, way faster.
And this is where we meet the new sheriffs in town. You know, if the old gatekeepers were the search engines, the new gatekeepers are AI answer engines. These are the platforms that now sit right between a person's question and your content.
So who are we talking about here? Well, you'll definitely know these names. We're talking about Google's AI overviews, those answer boxes at the very top of your search results. We're talking about ChatGPT, the research tool Perplexity, and Microsoft's Copilot. These are the systems that are now deciding what information the world gets to see.
Okay, so if the whole game is different, you can't play with the old rulebook, right? This leads us to a totally new way of thinking. Generative Engine Optimization, or GEO. This is all about making your content so good, so authoritative, and so clear that these AI engines basically have no other choice but to quote you, to cite you as the source. And I mean, just look at the difference side by side. With classic SEO, the entire goal was just to rank on page 1. Your authority came from backlinks. The whole game was about keywords. With GEO, the goal is to be the AI's answer. Your authority comes from real, actual expertise. And you're not focused on keywords anymore. You're focused on context and giving direct answers. So the big question is, how do these AI engines actually pick who to trust? It's not just a roll of the dice. They're actually programmed to look for very specific signs that you know what you're talking about.
They're basically looking for something called EEAT. That's experience, expertise, authoritativeness, and trustworthiness. In simple terms, does your content show you've actually done the thing you're talking about? How deep does it go? Is it organized in a way that makes sense? And maybe most important of all, are you telling the truth? Are your facts right? In this new world, your genuine human experience is your single greatest advantage.
But wait, there's another piece to this puzzle, and it's a big one. Freshness. I love this quote from Medahanya Shiliart. ChatGPT prioritizes recent over perfect. Think about that. That amazing, perfect guide you wrote back in 2022, it could be losing out to something that's just okay, but was published yesterday. Keeping your content up to date isn't just a good idea anymore, it's about survival.
Okay, so what can you do right now to get ahead of this? Here are 5 super practical things you can do today. 1. Make sure AI bots can actually crawl your site. 2. Sprinkle in specific stats and cite your sources. AI loves verifiable facts. 3. Give the answer right away, at the top. 4. Use really concrete, quotable examples. And 5, like we just said, keep everything updated.
Look, getting that AI citation is awesome. It's a huge victory. But that's just step 1. What really matters is what you do with that high-quality attention once you have it. We're moving away from just chasing clicks and into a world of starting conversations. And if you're wondering why this matters so much, check this out. The data shows that a visitor who finds you through an AI recommendation converts 4.4 times better than someone who just found you on a regular search page. I mean, just let that number sink in for a second. The traffic quality is just on a completely different level.
So why is the conversion rate so insanely high? It's actually pretty simple. The AI does all the filtering for you. It gets rid of all the digital tourists, the people who are just clicking around, kind of curious. So by the time someone gets to you from an AI, they've already been educated, they already believe you have the solution. They're not just visitors anymore, they're qualified buyers. And, this totally flips the old marketing model on its head. The old way was all about building these complicated, messy funnels. Multiple pages, pop-ups, endless email chains. The new system? It's so much simpler. It can literally be a piece of content that leads straight to a one-on-one chat. That's it.
This whole approach has a name: conversational marketing. The goal isn't to shove people through some automated machine anymore. It's to build real trust, real relationships through authentic conversations. And you know what the best part is? You can run this whole thing right from your phone.
Okay, let's put it all together. What does this actually mean for your strategy, for your playbook? It means it's time for a new one. One that's built for this new world of AI discovery and, well, human connection.
So here's the new mindset you need to have. First, you've got to shift from SEO to GEO. Your goal is to be cited, not just to rank. Second, stop chasing clicks and start earning trust by proving your experience. Third, forget those complex funnels and embrace direct conversations. And finally, you shift from a game of volume to a game of quality. It's not about the biggest audience, it's about the right audience.
Look, this isn't some prediction about the future. This is happening as we speak. The platforms that decide who gets seen are already playing by these new rules. So the only question left to ask yourself is, are you still playing by the old ones, or are you ready to win this new game?